Hi everyone! Thanks for tuning in to Makeup by Ammo. Today I'm going to show you my 12 steps to clear skin. So this is how I personally cleared my skin within about 2 months. I had cystic acne, and that's when your acne goes to a whole nother level, just to say the least. It's not just a few blemishes here and there. It kind of starts to take over your face. I went from, maybe having 3 pimples, 5 pimples, to all the way up to 17 at a time. I knew that it was getting really bad when I was getting 21 at a time, 28 at a time, and at my very most, I had 32, so I knew that I had a problem. I was on the verge of ordering pills to really help. I tried Proactive, it didn't work for me. I tried a lot of products out there. I'm going to show you a few products that I used to help clear my skin and what worked for me. And if you're anything like me, I know that you've probably tried it all and you're willing to try whatever else is out there, so maybe this will work for you and maybe this will help you. I also want to touch upon a makeup myth that I was constantly suggested throughout my struggle with acne. They would always say, well, why don't you just not wear makeup for a while? Why don't you just let your skin breathe and, let it just be au naturel and it'll clear up because it's the makeup that's making you break out. But that was not true. It wasn't the makeup. And actually, when I didn't wear makeup, I would have a really bad breakout because I didn't have anything protecting my skin from the air and from the dirt that was in the air. And so then that dirt would go directly into my pores and I would end up breaking out even worse. So I'm going to start off this video by showing you guys what my face looks like without makeup, just to kind of show you my progress, and then we'll get right into the 12 steps to clear your skin. So this is my current skin right now. Not that I had different skin before. You can see that I have a few little blemish scars on my face. These two were actually from a new product that I started using. A few of them are just hormonal, and then the ones right around my nose are just from a new concealer that I was trying. Besides those, my face looks a lot better than it did before. First step is to wash your face. And that sounds pretty basic, but you would think, okay, well, I wash my face in the morning and I wash my face at night, right? Wrong. You're going to wash your face in the morning, that is correct, but you're actually going to wash your face twice at night. And the reason being is you're going to use the first layer of soap to really break down the makeup and just kind of wash that off, and then your second time washing your face, you're actually going to really deep clean, and you're going to get really deep in there in circular motions. Remember to wash along your jawline. That's something that I had to learn the hard way. This is my current favorite face wash. It is amazing. It is paraben free. It's really soft on your skin, and this is the Neutrogena Natural. It's fresh cleansing and makeup remover. It kind of smells like green apples. I really, really love it. The second step is to pat dry your face after washing it with a very specific towel. How many of us have washed our face in the bathroom and just used the hand towel that's right there to dry our face? Did you think about how many people in your household, even if it was just you, wiped their hands on that towel? How clean is that towel? I started using just a washcloth to pat dry my face. I used to rub my face when I was drying it off, but if you just lightly pat it, it really helps the skin. Number 3, moisturize. Now, I used to actually not moisturize my face because I felt like my face was too oily, and then putting moisturizer on top of it was just going to make it super oily. But what I did is I started using the Shiseido Mattifying Moisturizer, and this is oil-free. And by actually delivering moisture to my face no longer had to produce extra oil. So by using the moisturizer, you're actually going to slow down your natural oil production, since this is helping you do the job. Now, I actually used this whole line. I used their face wash, their toner, and their moisturizer. But I am always looking for a great product at a lower price, because this is department store and I'm more of a drugstore kind of budget. So my absolutely favorite moisturizer right now is this one here, and this is by Simple. You can find it at Target, and it's for sensitive skin, and it is a gel, and it really helps to moisturize your face. It's probably a third of the cost of the Shiseido, and it's kind of like aloe. My number 4 recommendation is to actually stop using salicylic acid and benzoyl peroxide. And if you fight acne on a daily basis, you probably think that that sounds crazy, because every acne fighting line has one of those in it. And what I found is that it's actually over drying my skin, and that's why I was so oily. So when I stopped using those 2 ingredients and I just got down to more natural ingredients, that is when I stopped being so oily, and my acne did decrease because the oil production wasn't as high. Now the 5th step makes a lot of sense, is to switch to oil-free. So since you already have oil production or a high oil production, depending on your level of acne, you're going to want to switch to oil-free products. So that means your foundations, your powders, and also your moisturizers. The 6th step for me was switching to products that were paraben-free. Now, I had no idea why I was breaking out so badly, and to my surprise, it was because my acne was actually an allergic reaction. It wasn't because I wasn't taking care of my face and washing it and doing treatments and masks. It was because it was an allergic reaction. So when I figured that out, I switched to paraben-free products. This is Tarte's BB Cream. This is Tarte's Amazonian Clay Foundation. And this is Tarte's Amazonian Clay Foundation Powder. And this is Kat Von D's Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. So as far as these foundations go, I do suggest doing the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation for when you still have that cystic acne. Believe me, I sympathize with you guys, and I know that the last thing you want to do is wear a sheer coverage foundation where all of your acne shows through. This is so high coverage, and it's paraben free, and it's also oil free. It's a dream for anyone with cystic acne. And while you are clearing up your skin, this is an amazing product to invest in. After you have this, if you want to switch to something that's not quite as high coverage, totally up to you, then you can switch over to the Tarte Amazonian Clay. It still is a really decent coverage, just not as thick as the other one. So you do have 2 options there. The 7th step for me was going a little bit further with my allergies. Now, I know, because I had an allergy test done when I was very young, about 12 years old, that I'm allergic to tree bark. And that sounds so random, I know. I'm not going to go around hugging any trees or anything, but can you believe that a lot of makeup products out there, especially primers and serums for some reason, have tree bark extract in them? If I didn't know that I was allergic to tree bark, I would just be creating an allergic reaction on my face. So if you want to go to a dermatologist or your doctor and get an allergy test done, I think that it's really important to know what you're allergic to when you're going out and you're purchasing products. The 8th step in my recommendation is to actually use a skin lightening cream to get rid of those scars that you have once you get rid of your blemishes. Now, even though Proactive, like the toner, the face wash, and the lotion, didn't really work for me, their dark spot corrector is amazing. And I use this, well, not as often anymore, but I was using this every other night, sometimes every night, and I didn't just use this as a spot treatment, I actually used it all over my face because I had scars all over my face. So this is an amazing product. I suggest it to anyone that is getting rid of acne or that has gotten rid of acne. This will help to fade your scars on the first top layers of your skin. I do still have some scars that are really deep, but that would take some kind of laser treatment to get rid of. But if you're looking to give your skin an overall clarity, this is a really great product, and I seriously cannot highly recommend this enough. The 9th step for me was actually drinking apple cider vinegar, and this is the best brand that you can get. It's called Bragg. And at first when I was doing it, I was actually just using one that I got at Ralph's. It was the Ralph's brand, and it does burn a little bit when you drink it, but this one doesn't burn at all. I promise you that it goes down smoothly. You do about a tablespoon of this with 8 glasses of water 1 to 2 times a day. And I was so dedicated to this. I was doing it 2 times a day, and I probably did it for about the first month to month and a half that I was trying to get rid of my acne. It kind of tastes like salad dressing, to be quite honest. It's not the best tasting thing, but it's so good for your body, not just for your skin, but also for your digestive system. You can look up a lot of things about the benefits of apple cider vinegar online and also on YouTube. The 10th step is actually to use the apple cider vinegar as a toner for your face. It is so great for your skin. You know, your skin is the largest organ of your body, and you have to start thinking, what am I putting on my skin? If apple cider vinegar is so great for your internal organs, then it's got to be great for your skin. So I did put it to the test. I did start using it, and I've been using it probably for about a year now, and I absolutely love it. It's great, and it's also really low cost to make. So I just take the apple cider vinegar, and I got this little bottle from Target, and I filled about 1/4 of it with the apple cider vinegar, the rest with distilled water, and you just shake it and spray it. And you can spray it on a little cotton pad to wipe on your face, or sometimes in the morning I just like to spray it all over my face, and it feels really refreshing, and I know that my skin loves it. The 11th step is to actually change your pillowcases. So you sleep on your pillow every single night, and as you're drifting off into dreamland, the oil from your hair is going onto your pillowcase, and as you roll onto your pillowcase, you are clogging your pores. It doesn't sound cute, right? When you think of it that way, you definitely want to change your pillowcase as often as you can, at least once a week. What I like to do is I'll sleep on my pillow on one side for about 3 nights, and then I'll flip it over, and then the next 3 nights or 4 nights or 5 nights, whatever, then I'll change my pillowcase again. Another thing to keep in mind for anyone out there that's married is be sure to keep his pillowcase away from your pillowcase. That is your pillow, this is my pillow. You just want to make sure that the grease from his hair on his pillow does not ruin your complexion. My 12th and final step for this video is for those with significant others. First of all, he has his own oil production. This is in particularly important for those guys out there that have facial hair. Now, I know that if I say get a kiss on the cheek or on the forehead from my husband and he just accidentally scratches me with a little bit of stubble, I break out. And that happens all the time. Even sometimes he'll give me a kiss on the shoulder, I'll break out on my shoulder. That is something that I've talked about with my husband, and he understands that. He knows that he has to be very sensitive with my skin and try not to scratch me whenever he can. Alright everyone, so those are my 12 steps as to how I personally cleared my skin. I really sincerely hope that it helps you guys and that your skin does start to clear up soon. As a little extra bonus, I do also want to mention, don't pick your skin. I know that it can be a nervous habit sometimes, or you can do it without even thinking about it, but try to get yourself to stop picking your skin. When you pick your skin, dirt actually just gets into that little wound, and then it becomes a pimple again, or it takes longer to heal. Also, if you're wondering if you may have an allergy to your makeup, just ask yourself, do you find yourself itching your cheek or your jawline or even maybe your forehead? You may have an allergy, so you might want to look into that. Alright guys, I just want to thank you so much for watching. It really does mean a lot to me when you take time out of your day to watch these videos that I put together in my kitchen because I don't have a studio as of now, but I just really want to thank you. And if you like this video and you like what you're seeing, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe so that I can bring more of these to you. I'm following my dream one day at a time, and you guys are making that possible. So really, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to thank you. So remember to stay beautiful inside and out. I love you all, and I will see you soon. Bye.